What is up, guys? It's Vaguelan and Nathandra here again. Shit just really hit the fan. As you can see, there was a massive invasion here on Prosperity Village, and we've just had to save them from a lot of vines, a lot of people. There's another guy dead over there now. Like, he's kind of dead in the vine. He looks very happy, doesn't he? But no, we got some mail. In the mail, it said, "Word has reached me of some trouble in Dry Top. Prosperity was just attacked, but we've just dealt with it. I'm heading back there to check on Timmy. Lets me up and see if the kid's okay. Wolf guide you." So now we've got to go back into here where we had our lovely talking session earlier. Hopefully it's not that bad this time. Hope you guys enjoy. And Harrison, you should join.
Yeah, I'm joining.
Timmy? Timmy, are you here? Timmy?
I'm here. I'm okay. Scruffy protected me. Are you all okay?
Oh, whew. Yeah, we're okay too.
Everything started to shake. I barely had time to get into Scruffy.
Is she okay, Bram?
Yeah, she's okay. She hid in her golem.
I didn't hide. I was collecting important data.
Yeah, of course, Bram. Yeah, like Timmy doesn't get scared. Duh.
She's an Azura, bruh.
I'm getting rid of Tinkerbell. She's in the way.
I'm fine. Golly.
What's happening?
Well, I don't know. We're going to go talk to her. I feel like the whole world is falling about from under us. I don't really think it's that way. I just think that shit hit the fan. We dealt with it. Timey wussed out, and now everyone's overreacting.
Mortimer? Raises the stakes to a whole new level of awful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Gods, we need a plan. What are we gonna do?
And for those of you, i.e. Harrison doesn't know, Modramoth is another Elder Dragon, but because I wasn't reading, I accidentally just kind of went through that without actually properly looking at it. You really think all these finds are related to Modramoth? All these deaths? I'm quite certain. What are we going to do? We start by following Scarlet's trail. Scarlet believes she had seen the bigger picture. It was part of her delusion. I don't think bringing down the Zephyrites was part of Scarlet's plan, but both she and the Saboteur talked about the destruction of Tyria, I know. Aaron and the Tyrian leader would die. This makes me think someone or something was pulling his strings. That scares me the most about him. It could be anyone, though the biggest threat to Modramoth is probably Traherne. I hate the thought that Queen Jenna could be in danger too. He said several other strange things too. Yes, like, it will be so pleased, and I've seen the bigger picture. He sounded so much like Scarlet. It was really unnerving. I suspect we can still learn from Scarlet's, even posthumously. For those of you who don't know, Traherne is the leader of the Pact, which was the force that took down one of the other Elder Dragons during the normal leveling story. Like, as you level up through your storyline, you take out an Elder Dragon, and this is kind of another one that's kind of come out of hibernation. For the record, I agree that this is Modramoth's doing. It all started with Scarlet. We need to understand her. Did you see her voice recorder, her books and papers? I'm just glad you're okay. What have you learned here? Lots of things. Like, Scarlet started with steam creatures, then graduated to Aether and Watchwork. She released a bunch of the steam creatures into the wild. Oh, and she killed Omad. She killed Omad?
Oh.
Oh yeah, she killed Omad, that's fine. He was her last mentor. He experimented on her with his mind. Damn! Widening device. And that's when she saw the Eternal Alchemy, or what she thought was it. So she killed him for it. No, she killed him because once he realised his device worked, he started looking at her like she was a lab rat, not like an assistant or a student. He was going to experiment more on her. I see, but surely Omad wouldn't have hurt her. Historically speaking, previous generations of Azura, including Omad's, viewed the Sylvari as an anomaly to be studied. When the first Sylvari arrived, many were victimized in the interest of arcane knowledge. Based on Scarlet's writings and her holographic recorder over there, I've come up with a theory. I think that's the representation of her vision. Her vision? Her mentor Omad made a device that opened the mind. When she tried it, she had a vision. At the center At the center is a symbol I've seen used to represent the pale tree. And do you think she drew that drawing herself? Yes, she claimed that she had seen the Eternal Alchemy during the vision. The symmetrical elements in the drawing and the pale tree at the center lead me to that conclusion. In her vision, she saw the pale tree attacked by a thorn vine. She described it as doing terrible damage to the pale tree. That sounds terrible. Did it bother her? It pleased her. She even grew some thorny vines to strangle Omad. The parallel with the vines from her vision is not lost on me. Okay. This is getting really long. I'm going to have to keep reading it though, aren't I? The most interesting thing of all, Scarlet theorized that our waypoint positioning coincides with the locations of the most powerful ley lines. Likely, but not yet confirmed. I need to do more research. I need to better understand the elements that drew her to that conclusion. Fascinating.
So, were you able to figure out what Scarlet was doing here?
She was studying ley lines, but I don't...
Hold on.
Oh my!
Huh.
What's happening?
Earthquake.
Hey, come look at this. There's a passage behind this bookshelf.
What?
Dun
Get out of
dun
my way!
dun.
Let me see!
Settle down. Let the boss go in first.
All
Yeah,
right, but
I
hold
am
up.
the boss, and
Come on, Frostbite,
Ragor
let's
is
go.
my friend.
Don't say assistant.
You're my student. You're my lab rat. Explore the tunnel. Oh my
Oh,
god.
what happened to Oscar for? Oh, okay. Tammy just ran in.
Yeah.
I didn't see you go in, so I was like, the fuck, Tammy.
Tammy don't give no shit. You guys know what to do. Pause if you want to read. Ignore if you don't give a shit. Two more things.
Oh, crap.
What have you done?
Left the instance.
You left the instance.
Yeah, I just ran around exploring, and it was like, you're about to be kicked. I was like, what?
Alright guys, well Nathandra is no longer part of this story. We will see him in a minute.
Yep.
Does this mean we have to play it again so you get to see what happens?
Huh? No, I'll just do mine now.
Alright. And this book over here. No
Is
need to
this
talk
where I get to be
No,
the
no,
boss?
no. Okay, you're not allowed to talk, okay?
Oh. Back in your cage.
Get back in your cage, bitch. Oh, I think that was actually the first story there. Scarlet Secret's Room. Much quicker episode than I than the others, but an episode nonetheless. So as you can see, the story's gone so far is we've learned a lot about Scarlet. The threat of Modromoth has now kind of taken hold. Modromoth being the new Elder Dragon of vines, we should say. Kind of like an overgrown Bulbasaur from Pokemon, but I'm just gonna open this shit and then we'll continue with the new storyline after that. Of course, we have to wait for Nathandra now to kind of hurry up and finish his thing.
Rude.
Mine. All mine.
Lots and lots of nice loot. I'll have a go through it later. But until then, guys, thanks for watching this episode. I will see you in the next one. Take care.